2-2 is in the air to right field. Going back is Infante. Meehan, he makes the play. And St. Peter's Prep retains its glory on the diamond. The Marauders are your 2023 Hudson County Tournament Champions. A 7-2 victory against Bayonne. Six runs in the first 2 innings. The difference for the Marauders.
The playoffs continue at Grandin Warren as the baseball, track, and tennis teams are Hudson County champions, with the lacrosse regular season ending and the state playoffs are about to begin. Program right. Find out what to expect and find out how the rest of your Marauders did on this week's State of the Marauders podcast.
The drive, high arcing floater too strong. Rebound tapped around. The three to win the game. No good. And Prep survives. The Marauders have won their first sectional championship since 2014.
Wow, unbelievable turnover.
Jude Sargent.
Here's Jude with 9, with 8, with 7. Sargent scores! Jude Sargent delivers with 5.9 left to go. What a turn of events, and the Marauders regain the lead, 8-7.
And there's Tyler Bell, a double pass, wide open, caught, touchdown.
Welcome everyone to episode number 114, and we're sponsored as always by our good friends at D1 Media Pro, the number one live stream in the state of New Jersey for high school sports. In this week's episode, we're going to break down everything that happened in Marauder Land, and we're also going to reveal who is this week's Marauder Player of the Week and discuss who are the candidates for next week's award. We can always be found on any listening devices, on Apple, on Spotify, on Anchor, you name it. We are there. So be sure to search State of Marauders or follow us on our social media profile at SOT Marauders to see all of our exclusive Marauder content. As always, I am your host, Renato Rodriguez of the class of 2010. And ladies and gentlemen, we have so much to talk about this week, so let's start off as always with our news of the week. And with our news of the week, make sure you always download the app. Again, download the app for everything Marauders. I mean, you got live stream information. NFHS was your site for the baseball run to the championship. You have scheduled information from the HIL website, up-to-date current information, texting service forms from any game that I'm at, Player of the Week voting, and much, much more. Again, make sure you download the app by checking out our social media at SOT Marauders. Also, as we like to mention each and every week, we also have a YouTube channel. Yes, make sure you like and subscribe us on YouTube at SOTM Network. Again, you get all the highlights, all the podcasts in video form. Make sure you download your YouTube apps and make sure you like and subscribe us at SOTM Network. Prep hockey, again, still looking, still gathering some coaches. All right. Again, if you have previous and current youth hockey experience, that is a plus for sure. So make sure you email head coach Brendan Roche, rocheb@spprep.org for that information. Also on the docket this week, soccer senior captain John Dereka is recognized by the NJSIAA for what, you might ask? Take a look. Here he is, right here in the flush. John DeRecca, St. Peter's Prep High School. Why did he get that little award? Well, he got the NJSIA Scholar Athlete Award. All right, so congratulations to senior soccer captain John DeRecca. John is the first St. Peter's Prep soccer player to receive this award. Big accomplishment for the program. Again, John's a great guy, so congratulations to John DeRecca for that accomplishment. Again, we keep talking about this. Summer camps are opening, ladies and gentlemen, all right? For all sports throughout the program, practically. Let's take a look at what we got. We got some baseball, right? June 26th to 29th, July 31st to August 3rd. We have lacrosse summer camp also coming to play June 26th to 29th from JK Field, 9 to 12 a.m. You also got, Marauder mini camp for middle schoolers for Riding 7th and 8th graders for ice hockey, July 11th to 13th. You have four-day football camp, 1-day June camp as well for football team. And you also have the basketball camp for 3rd to 9th graders. So, there is a lot. All right. If you're a prospective student that's interested in being a part of the St. Peter's Prep Athletic Program, there's a lot of opportunities for you this summer to come hang out with us. So, make sure you check out the registration button on our app. Get all the information there for all the sports that we just talked about. All the registration information is there. So see which one you want to sign up for. Sign up because spots are limited, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you sign up today. So, in the regular news of the week, the tennis team, ladies and gentlemen, they are once again back-to-back Hudson County Champions. Round of applause for our tennis team. They absolutely, positively destroyed the field all the way to the finals. In fact, they swept everybody. 5-0 sweeps. McNair, they won 5-0 this week in the semis. Yash kind of first singles would win 6-0, 6-2. Second singles, Agucia Hearts would win 6-0, 6-1. Third singles, Luca Ramirez McKenzie would win 6-1, 6-1. First doubles, Gene O and Kyle O would win 6-2, 6-3. And at second doubles, Jimmy Kamer and Jack Rousseau would win it 6-1, 6-0. So that's a great job by our tennis squad guys. Again, going into the final against Sea Caucus, who was undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they were undefeated up until this Marauder team, because they would absolutely win that one 5-0 again. Let's go, 5-0. We love the 5-0 sweeps. We love it. Yash Khan would win it 6-0, 6-1. Agucia Hart 6-2, 6-0. Lucas Mir McKenzie 6-4, 1-6, 10-8. At first doubles, Gino Kyle 6-0, 6-1. At second doubles, Jimmy Kamer, Jack Russo 6-1, 6-1. So, Hudson County Champions back to back for your tennis Marauders. Let's take a look at what they got on the bracketology side of things for the state playoffs. Take a look at it a little bit closely. This is the bottom half of the bracket. They got Oratory Prep. Most likely, again, most brackets will become official on Monday. So you're going to see the full bracket on the SOT Mars page once we get all the times and information regards to the opponents, locations, and all that stuff. But as of now, the projected NJSIA non-public North tournament seeding, St. Peter's Prep scheduled to be in the 7th spot. They take on Oratory Prep, who are scheduled to be in the 10th spot. Again, not official, but based on what we see with the projected PowerPoint system, this is where we think the Mars will be. So they will most likely get to host in the first round, take on Oratory on Thursday before playing the winner of Del Barton and Pope John next week. So if you're in the area, you're in Lincoln Park, you gotta come out and support your back-to-back defending, reigning Hudson County Champions. So what else we got on the docket? Oh, we got to talk about some baseball, ladies and gentlemen, because they also back-to-back Hudson County Champion. Let's go. Yes. The baseball team has done it again as well. Let's see how they got to be at the final. They would take on Hudson Catholic. 12-2 was the final score on that one in 5 innings in the quarterfinals. Chase and Kirk, 2 RBIs. And then you had Joe Haynes, Matt Corrin, Massimo Fantamihan, Sam Porch, Nico Duarte, RBI each. Mason Fisher, absolutely filthy as a starter in this one. 4 2/3 innings pitched with 8 strikeouts on the day before they would take on a Ferris team in a rematch of last year's Hudson County Championship. Again, the Marauders have beaten Ferris both times up until this day. It would be a wild one at Caden Point. Kevin Connolly and myself will be on the call for that one. So, fellas, let's do me a favor and let's take it away.
Maharaja set, payoff pitch, cut on and miss, strike 3. Strong start for Jalen Maharaja. First 2 retired in order, has his first strikeout of the game. Hernandez looking for a big strikeout. And it's hit in the air down the right field line, falling quickly, and it's going to get down for a fair ball. Infante Mihan stops at first, RBI single, and Prep's back on top 2-1. Joe Haynes behind the count 0-2. And he sends that pitch into left field, falling quickly. It's going to get down for a fair ball. Cut off and left by Quezada. The throw home is cut off. Into score Infante Mihan. It's an RBI single for Joe Haynes, and Prep has a 3-1 lead. Opening day's first matchup between these two teams. Then 2.5 weeks later, they won 12-5. And Corwin rips that one into left field. That gets down for a base hit. Quezada comes up throwing. Ruiz being sent home. The throw is way offline. RBI single for Matt Corwin. And it's now 4-1 Prep. Rojas set the payoff pitch. Check swing. He went around. Strike 3. Huge first out of the inning for the Marauders and Adrian Rojas. Ready 1-2. Fastball. Cut on and miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Adrian Rojas. And there's 2 gone here in the third.
Back-to-back big strikeouts for Rojas. Now he's an out with him getting out of.
And Rojas comes set. There go the runners. Payoff pitch in there, called strike 3. So Rojas able to get out of a bases-loaded no-out jam with 3 consecutive strikeouts. He swings at it, serves it into center field. Ponce on the move. He can't get there. It drops down in front of him. Rounding third is Ruiz. He will come in to score. It's an RBI single for Matt Corwin, and it's now 6-5 Ferris. Comes inside, and that one hit in the air. Shallow left field. Haynes getting ready to tag. Quezada makes the play on his back foot. Here comes the throw. Play at the plate, not in time. It's a sac fly for Lorenzo Camilleri, and we're tied at 6. They'll appeal down to third base. He tagged up properly, and Camilleri has his second RBI today. Offers at that pitch, sends it in the air, left field and deep. Quezada going back. That's over his head, and it's going to one hop up against the wall. 2 runs in to score. Isaiah Ruiz on his way to third. The throw comes into the infield. There's nobody there. It's a 2-run triple for Isaiah Ruiz, and we're tied at 8. Joe Haynes has been up 3 times and on 3 times. 2 for 2 and a hit by pitch. As an RBI back in the second inning as well. And he hits one right back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Joe Haynes puts Prep back in front 9-8. How about this game from these two teams?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable game. By
no doubles in the outfield and up the lines. Kinsler ready. 1-2 pitch. Cut on and missed. Tag put on. Ball game over. St. Peter's Prep has the heart of a champion. They come back to defeat Ferris 9-8 and punch their ticket to the Hudson County Tournament Championship game.
What a performance.
Matt Kinsler, built on pressure as a star of the champion Prep basketball team. And he shows how cool he is under the heat. here in this 7th inning. He retires Ferris in order, and we're going to have round 3 of St. Peter's Prep and Bayonne on Saturday in West New York.
I mean, Isaiah Ruiz 2-run double in the 5th. That tied the game at 8. Joe Haynes RBI single, giving the Prep team a 9-8 lead. He was sensational on the day. 3 for 3, 2 RBIs. Joe Haynes. Matt Corwin 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. The 9-1 and 2 order guys in the lineup that have been the most productive all season long come through when you need them to come through. 6 RBIs combined. Lorenzo Camilleri, can't forget about him. 2 RBIs as well. Massimo Fatemi had 2 for 3 RBI. This was a total team effort for the comeback win for the Marauders. I mean, that was a sensational game. Rojas with 4 Ks. Matt Kinsler shutting the door in the 7th. And now comes the showdown against number 18 Bayonne. 1-1 in the rivalry this year. The Marauders are looking for back-to-back Hudson County Champions. Bayonne looking for their third championship in a couple years. Kevin Conley and I were on the call once again from Miller Stadium for this sensational matchup. So, gentlemen, let's take it.
Ferris as Camilleri hits that one in the air to center field. Wolf coming on, can't make the play. It then goes off the glove of Valencia. Camilleri on his way to second. It brings 2 runs in, and St. Peter's Prep has an early 2-0 lead.
Good piece of hitting there by Haynes. So confusing the outfield there. Who didn't get it? No one called for it. It drops in between, and Camilleri will take the extra base.
Will be in motion. There they go. 3-2 pitch, cut on and missed strike 3. Bayonne gets a run. Matt Corwin strands 2. Camilleri ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. He uncorks one, deep center field. Wolf going back. He's still back, and he runs into the pole out there. Camilleri on his way to second. He'll stop right there. RBI double for Lorenzo Camilleri. He's putting Prep on his back, and it's 4-1 Marauders.
Sam Porch looking to deliver some more runs here for the Marauders.
He hits that one in the air to center field. Wolf going back. He's still back. That's over his head and going to go all the way to the wall. 2 runs in to score. Porch slowing up, going to second. He stands at second with a 2-run double.
And again, that's the second time TJ Wolf has played the ball in center field. He thought the ball was coming in both times. The ball sails over his head. And it's 6-1 Marauders.
0-2 is hit in the air to center field. That at least get 1 run in. Wolf makes the play. Haynes has to tag up. He got a late break on it. Relay to the plate, cut off. Sack fly for Justin Navarro, and it's now 7-1 Prep.
Good job there by Justin Navarro. Putting the ball in play, and the sack fly.
0-2. Out in front once again in the dirt. Navarro puts the tag on. That's the 5th strikeout for Matt Corwin, and there's 1 away.
And Matt Corwin's been electric with that breaking ball, but again, we talked about it. Bayonne's normally, they relax, they disciplined offense.
Corwin set, payoff pitch to Terreo. Breaking ball, frozen, called strike 3. Your 3rd straight strikeout for Matt Corwin, his 6th of the game, and 2 gone here in the 4th.
Filthy breaking ball by Matt Corwin. Gets the outside corner there. Great pitch there by the senior right hand.
TJ Wolf had a 2-out double. Corwin trying to strand Jacobs at first. Cut on and missed strike 3. Matt Corwin strikes out the side in the 4th inning for St. Peter's Prep. He's now got 7 Ks on the day. We go to the 5th. It's 7-1. 2-2 is in the air to right field. Going back is Infante. He makes the play. And St. Peter's Prep retains its glory on the diamond. The Marauders are your 2023 Hudson County Tournament Champions. A 7-2 victory against Bayonne. Six runs in the first 2 innings. The difference for the Marauders.
Boy, this Marauder team, what an effort against Bayonne in this one. What a heck of a week by Lorenzo Camilleri. What a game. What a game by the first baseman. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. I mean, he was as clutch can be in this one. he put the dagger in this game right in the beginning. He put his stamp on it. He delivered Sam Porch 2 RBIs on that double as well. Justin Navarro, Masimo thought to me had an RBI each. But Matt Corrin, talk about putting your team on your back as well. I mean, Lodo Kermit put his team offensively on his back. In terms of the pitching, you couldn't ask for much more than 115 pitches, 6 2/3 innings, 2 runs, and 7 Ks. You can't ask for more. What a job by Matt Corrin. What a job by this Marauder team. Back-to-back Hudson County Champions. They're now 16-10 on the year. And let's take a look at what they're going to have to do in the state brackets upcoming. They'll play right away last year. They're going to be playing on Tuesday against number 8 seeded Dwight Inglewood. That matchup is official. So they'll take on Dwight Inglewood. Again, that's going to be a tough matchup. 8-9. Mars will go on the road for that one. If they're able to win that, though, they're going to have to go on the road again to take on Bergen Catholic, the number 1 seed in the region, one of the top teams in the state this year. We're most likely going to have the Dwight Inglewood matchup I'm going to be on the call for D1 Media Pro. So stay tuned for more information on that. But we want to wish our Marauders a good luck. And once again, congratulations on becoming back-to-back Hudson County Champions. And again, the road to the state starts on Tuesday for your baseball Marauders. The Lax guys. Yes. Their regular season is now done. Finito. State playoffs to wait. They'll wait for their state seeding as well. But they had another 2 games this week. They hosted Madison for second place in the Bianchi division. And then Pascack Valley. Both games at home. The Bergen Catholic game that was supposed to be on Saturday got canceled due to the rain. That's why the Hudson County Championship game for baseball got moved to Sunday. So there will be both losses for the Marauders. They would lose the first one 4-2 to Madison. Jude Sargent, Brian Kelly with a goal each. Tommy Blunt and Jed Warback with an assist each. Finn Freeman, 4 ground balls. Jacob Halicki, 3 ground balls, 6 for 10 on the faceoff. Henry Walker with 15 saves in the contest. Back and forth action. Not a lot of offense, though. A lot of shots, but not a lot went in for you St. Peter's Marauders that one. But a lot went in against Pascack Valley. They scored 6. Brian Kelly with 3. Jude Sargent with 2. Connor Cagle with 1. But they would go down 11-6 after being up 4-3 at the half. John Kearns and Neil Ward will call each with assists. And Neil Ward also had 7 ground balls, 2 face-off wins. Jacob Halicki, 5 ground balls, 6 for 9 on the face-off docket, with Henry Walker having 8 saves. They are now 8-5 on the year. And we have another guest on this week's State of Marauders Hotline. I want to welcome back in Ignacio Marro of the Chalk Talk podcast. And again, if you're a sports fan, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta listen to it. They just released an episode on Saturday talking about everything in sports, professionally, collegiate levels. So he's going to break down everything from the team this week, as well as they're going to prepare for their playoff matchup against Bergen Catholic. So let's welcome in to this week's State of the Marauders Hotline, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Ignacio Marro. Welcome to the State of the Marauders Hotline, sponsored by the Torna Bennett Group. They provide leadership solutions for nonprofit organizations, professional fundraising, interim executives, and strategic marketing. They also provide sales, fundraising, and executive solutions for New Jersey businesses. For more information, call 201-932-0100 today. That's 201-932-0100.
Welcome back to the State of Marauders podcast. I'm Ignacio Marro, and I'll be discussing the week of prep lacrosse. So, for 2 games, went 0-2. A loss to 4-2 to Madison, and another 11-6 loss to Pascack Valley. Madison, final score is 4-2. Jude Sargent and Brian Kelly each had a goal. While against Pascack Valley, Brian Kelly had 3 goals, Jude Sargent had 2 goals, and Connor Cagle had a goal. Against Madison, the defense played well. They really only had 4 goals, which is great. But the offense just could not connect. I mean, there were plenty of shots. The offense shot, I think, 13%. It's kind of ridiculous. The shots weren't there. It was a great game by the defense, only a 4-2 loss, but the offense just really did not play well that game. In the Pascack Valley loss, Brian Kelly had 3 goals, Jude Sargent had 2 goals, and Connor Cagle had a goal. The offense played good in the first half, and then your Marauders went up 6-4, and there was just a defensive collapse. They let up 7 straight goals, and the offense could not respond. The 2 main things to take away are that the defense just can't collapse like that, but alongside that, even when the defense is struggling, an offense has to show up, and the offense could not respond. I mean, it was just not good. It was an offense has to be able to respond when the defense stops playing well, and just the transition of clearing the ball into the offense was not good. So the offense really couldn't put any meaningful possessions together, but when they did, they just weren't clicking, almost like the Madison game. Going into Bergen Catholic, this is the first round of the playoffs. It'll be Tuesday, May 30th at Bergen Catholic for the first round of the non-public A and JSIA tournament. Going into that, the offense has to click. Defense was good this week, other than that collapse against Pascack Valley, but the offense is really the key to this. The offense just has to click. The passes have to be better. You can't rely on Jude Sargent and Brian Kelly every time to play hero ball. They're great players, don't get me wrong, but they can't be the only components of an offense. There has to be other guys attacking the defense, and that's the pass has to be crisper and the shots have to be there. Not a great week shooting for the Marauders. The defense, they just have to stick together. They've been playing good. I think we need Sean Cagle back against Bergen Catholic, as he was out for the Pascack Valley game, which showed. But overall, offense needs to click. They have to get their stuff together, and the defense just keep playing well and not collapse and let up big leads. Signing off, Ignacio Marro. Thank you for listening. Be there against Bergen Catholic Tuesday, May 30th at Bergen for your first round of the non-public A tournament. Thank you for listening and have a good one.
Thank you, Ignacio, for your expert analysis. And again, as Ignacio mentioned, they will take on Bergen Catholic in the first round. Let's take a look at the bracket right now. We'll pull that up for you guys. There it is. They're going to take on Bergen Catholic on the road. The thing that's interesting about this non-public A tournament for the Marauders is they don't play until the Tuesday after Memorial Day, May 30th. So they got a lot of practice time before their matchup against Bergen Catholic. Again, they're going to play Del Barton. The winner of that one, well, the ones that went between Bergen and St. Peter's will play most likely Del Barton, that top half of the region. Very, very heavy bracket this is in non-public A. The best of the best lacrosse teams are in non-public A. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with your Marauders. And let's see. Could they make a run in the state playoffs? Could they win a playoff game, perhaps? We're going to find out right after Memorial Day. But we're going to wish our lacrosse team good luck. Also, the volleyball team, their Hudson County tournament is now over, but they're still alive for the state tournament. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But in the Hudson County tournament this week for the Marauders, they took on Sea Caucus in the playing round at the barn. They would win the first set 26-24 before winning the second set 25-15. Owen Sanchez, 10 assists, 3 serve points, and 2 blocks. John Cases, 7 kills, 7 digs. Michael Shipman, 6 kills, 5 service points, 2 aces. Colin Gorm, 4 digs, 9 service points, and 3 aces. Then they would go on the road to take on the Bees of Bayonne. And once again, the Marauders would prevail in 3 sets. 23-25, they lose the first set, but then round back for the second and third sets, 25-19 and 25-20. Owen Sanchez, a whopping 20 assists, 12 digs, 10 serve points, 3 kills and a block in that one. John Cases, 13 kills, 9 digs, 5 service points, and an ace. Michael Shipman, 13 kills, 8 digs, 6 service points. Colin Gorm, 15 digs, 7 service points, 3 assists. Anyway, there are 10 digs, 4 kills, and 4 service points. One an ace, with Ryan King getting 9 assists and 7 digs as well. Total team effort in that one before they would take on North Bergen on the road in the quarterfinals. They will lose in straight sets 19-25, 18-25. Owen Sanchez, 13 assists, 6 digs, 3 kills. John Cases, 7 kills, 6 digs, 4 service points, 1 ace. Michael Shipman, 6 kills, 2 digs, and an ace. Ryan Cannon 5 assists. Will Todd with 3 service points and an ace as well. So they are 6-12 on the season, but according to the PowerPoints, they are the 12th seed right now. So who are they projected to face off in the state tournament? Let's take a look. Oh, it's the Kearney Cardinal. Look at that. Oh boy. Hudson County rivalry in the state tournament. Kearney, St. Peter's Prep. You know it's a different region. They're still playing against each other in the first round of the NJSAA. North Jersey Group 3 tournament. So again, that's most likely going to start on Thursday. But again, all these brackets, besides the baseball one, are not official. Okay, so stay tuned to the SOT Marauders Instagram page and Twitter page for the up-to-date bracket information and updates that everyone sees. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of bracketology coming these next couple of days or so. So follow us at SOT Marauders for all the latest bracketology information. Also, the track team once again, Hudson County Champions for the 8th consecutive time. Let's see how the varsity guys did at the Hudson County Championships, the 400-meter hurdles. Coyne Greenfield would win at a time of 56.25. Eddie DeBella in second. Noah Willingham in fourth. At the 100-meter dash, Del Lindsay would win it by 1/10 of a second at 11.27. Andres Perez in fourth. Jam Shake in fifth. And the 1600-meter run, Teran Mohan would win it at a time of 4:25.63. Alex Schimmel in second. Richard Harrington in third. In the 400-meter run, Del Lindsay would win it at a time of 50.66. Eddie DeBella in third, Nelson Lindsay in fourth. In the 3,200-meter run, Teran Mohan would win the race at 9:31.89. Alex Schimmel in second, Richard Harrington third. So the 3,200-meter run matches the 1,600-meter run, in which the Marauders will end up 1, 2, and 3 in those races. In the 110-meter hurdles, Chad Trammell would win it at a time of 14.97. Coyne Greenfield at second. Noah Willingham in fourth. In the 800-meter run, Jason Peterson in fourth. Abraham Wentz in fifth. And the 200-meter dash, Del Lindsay would win it at a time of 22.66. Nelson Lindsay in third. 3 big races there for Del. Help the Marauders try to get first place overall. In the javelin throw, Jaden Lambert in fourth, Jared Luongo in seventh, Chris Scabage in ninth. And the discus throw, Mason Simmons in second, Harry Massey in seventh. And long jump, Chad Trammell winning with a score of 20-4, with Jamshank ending up in eighth. At shot put, Brandon Montemayor will be in sixth, Mason Simmons in eighth, Matt Zapata in ninth. At triple jump, Noah Willingham would be in second, Jamshank in third. A high jump, Tyler Bell would be in second. And ladies and gentlemen, the Marauders would get first place for the 8th time in a row by a whopping 102 points over second place Northburg. 102 points. I mean, talk about domination. That's as dominant as you get for your St. Peter's Prep Marauders. Freshmen to take center stage as well at the Hudson County Tournament. At the 400-meter hurdles, Chad Stone would be in first place with a time of 102.22. And the 100-meter dash, Neko Leslie Liggins would win it at a time of 11.4. Matt Pecco in second, Hunter Watson in third, Jordan Rodriguez in fourth, Christian Cruz not in fifth, but in sixth. And the 1600-meter run, Aiden Dunn would be in second, Cheyenne Hurley in third, Liam Teleska in seventh, Eli Farmer in 10th. And the 400-meter dash, Chad Stone in second, Matt Petco in third, and Christian Cruz in ninth. In the 3,200-meter run, Cheyenne Hurley would win it with a time of 10:29.77. Liam Teleska in second, Cubby in fourth. And the 110-meter hurdle, Chad Stone would win it with a time of 16.73. In the 200-meter dash, Matt Pecker would win it at a time of 23.55. Neko Leslie Liggins in second, Hunter Watson in fourth, Christian Cruz in seventh. And the 800-meter run, Aiden Dunn would be in first place with a time of 2:11.79, and Eli Farmer would be in 10th. So now the JV guys took a crack at the Hudson County Championships as well. It's a freshman JV team combination for scores. Liam Rocks would win the race with a time of 4:48.2. Abraham went in second. Ivan Rocks in third. Colin Rutledge in fourth. Nate Palmerino in sixth. Luke Schreiber in eighth. Alex Giattino in 11th. And the 400-meter dash, Nick Piccizelli would win it with a time of 54.65. Isaiah Polanco in second. Anson Hart in fifth. And the 800-meter run, Luke Schreiber would win it with a time of 2:09.86. Dante Lamenti in third. Liam Rocks in fourth. Ivan Rocks in fifth. And in javelin throw, Anthony Sanchez would come up in third. And once again, the combination of freshman and JV would win by a whopping 80 points this time over the Weehawkins. So, again, freshman, JV, varsity, complete dominance at the Hudson County Championships. Let's go. Round of applause. Round of applause, Marauder's. All right. Now, the freshmen and sophomores would compete at the NJ State Championships also this weekend. And the freshman races in the 100-meter dash, Neko Leslie-Lickens would win it at a time of 11.64. Matt Petco in second. Tyler Bell in third. Christian Cruz in sixth. In the 200-meter dash, Matt Petco would win it at a time of 23.58. Neko Leslie-Lickens in second. So they switched from the 100 to 200 meter. Tyler Bell in third. Christian Cruz in fourth. Chad Stone in eighth. And the 400-meter dash, Chad Stone would win it at a time of 54.92. Aiden Dunn in second, Bryce Mays in eighth. And the 800-meter run, Aiden Dunn in fifth, Luca Milletti in seventh, Jack Fitzgerald in 10th. And the 1600-meter run, Cheyenne Hurley would come up in fifth, Liam Taliska in sixth, Eli Farmer in seventh, Jack Fitzgerald in eighth, Cabria Farnham in ninth. In the 3200-meter run, Cheyenne Hurley would come up in second. And the 110-meter hurdles, Chad Stone would win it at a time of 16.29. And the 4x400 relay team would end up in first place overall at a time of 3:39.96. With the high jump, Tyler Bell winning at a score of 5-10. All right, now for the sophomores. Andres Perez would get first place at a time of 11.48. Aiden Reisman in seventh. And the 200-meter dash, Andres Perez won it again with a time of 23.32. Corey Greenfield in second, Jason Peterson in fourth. And the 400-meter dash, Corey Greenfield will win it at a time of 50.83. Jason Peterson in second. And the 800-meter run, Aiden Prucher in second, Abraham Went in third, Nate Palmerino in eighth, Daniel Nemeth in 10th. And the 1600-meter run, Abraham Went in second, Peter Franco in fifth, Nate Palmerino in 7th, and Daniel Nemeth in 10th. And the 110-meter hurdles, Corey Greenfield will win it at a time of 15.17. And the 4x400 relay, they'd get first place as well for the time of 3:37.52. At shot put, Matt Zapata will end up in second, Joseph Bird in 7th, Zachary Casper in 9th. At discus throw, Michael Ortega in 4th, Matt Zapata in 5th. And at javelin throw, Jared Luongo in second, Michael Ortega in 5th, and Zachary Casper in 7th. So let's take a look at some team scores from both the freshmen and the sophomores. The sophomores would get the win. They beat Pope John by 15 points, but the freshman team, they came right behind in second place in their category, behind CBA by 20 points. So good job, good weekend by our track Marauders. Again, support their trip to nationals. Follow them on SVP_XCTF. They have a donation link, so make sure you try to donate for the team for their quest to nationals. But they are also off this week as they are preparing for the East Brunswick Split Series. It's going to be next week on May 30th. So, for the crew guys, yes, the crew guys, they're back in the Stotesbury Cup semifinals for the first time in a long time. The varsity 8-bow ends up 9th overall, 3rd in the semifinal heats. JV 8-bow, 9th overall again, 3rd in the semifinal heats. The freshman 8-bow and the 7th overall, 4th in the semifinal heats. So they're going to take on the Nationals, the SRA Nationals at Molten Hill Lake this weekend. So we wish our crew Marauders all the best of luck this weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the school year ending, there is going to be no more announcement from Bendo Estilo to the student body. But if you're a current student or a prospective student coming into St. Peter's Prep next year, if you're interested in joining the State of the Mars Sports Reporters Club, please send me an email, rodriguezr@spprep.org. Send me a social media instant message as well at rrodriguezspp, or you can email our student club president, Ben Novoselic, novoselic24@students.spprep.org for the latest information in regards to our State of the Marauders Sports Reporters Club. So, let's take a look at the Marauder Player of the Week award. Again, last week we had 5 candidates for the award, including Jack Brousseau with tennis, Adrian Rojas from baseball. We had Henry Walker and Jude Sargent from lacrosse, and Eddie DiBella from track. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a drum roll, please. And the winner of this week's Marauder Player of the Week award, it's gonna go to this junior from the baseball team with 78% of the votes, Adrian Rojas. Congratulations to Adrian on this accomplishment. And now we got 5 more nominees for this week, starting off with the duo from tennis, Jeremy Cambridge, Jack Brousseau. Yes, they're back on. Absolute dominance again in the Hudson County playoffs this week. You gotta put them back on. Now as a duo now. So ladies and gentlemen, so when you vote, they're gonna be as a duo now. Okay, first time we're having duos in the State of the Marauders Play of the Week award. So let's see how this works out. At the track team, we had Del Lindsay, who absolutely positively dominated at the Hudson County Championships, won all these sprints, the 100, 200, 400, absolutely deadly was Del Lindsay. From the baseball team, Lorenzo Camille, the first baseman, the slugger, had an absolutely insane week, including 3 RBIs against Bayonne, 2 RBIs against Ferris in the semifinals and finals of the Hudson County tournament. He put on a clinic. He deserves to be nominated this week, no question about it. He without his efforts offensively, I don't know if the Mars would have been Hudson County champions. Put it lightly. For the volleyball team, they had a solid week, besides losing Noah Bergen, but they had a solid week overall, and that thanks to their senior leader, Owen Sanchez. Again, he did it all, especially in that game against Bayonne. He did it all for the Marauders. So, again, senior captain, I think, deserves that nomination. And we're going to give Chad Stone, the freshman, we're going to give him a nominee as well because, he competed well this week. He won a couple races at the Hudson County tournament and at the freshman sophomore championships as well. So, I think these are some great nominees, ladies and these are some fine candidates for this week's Player of the Week award. Make sure you vote on the app, ladies and gentlemen. Again, voting on the app will conclude next Saturday, May 27th at 11:59 p.m. You can vote only once on the app, so make sure you vote for who you think should be this week's Marauder Player of the Week. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the State of the Marauders podcast, I want to thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode. Continue to spread the word by sharing our social media profile at SOT Marauders to everyone you know, and continue to check them out for all of the latest updates. Again, We got 3 Hudson County Champions this week. So round of applause for all those champions. But now we still got state action. We got state playoffs. Come out, support your Marauders. Even if it's on the road, come out, support. They need all the support they can get. We'll be back on the docket next week to continue talking about our St. Peter's Prep Marauders. Support them. And as always, let's go Prep.
Hey everyone, this is Junior Ben Novasillo, the president of the State of the Marauders Club, and you are listening to the State of the Marauders podcast, the only podcast that covers St. Peter's Prep's athletics.